The Ramtacular Show welcomes you here into MetLife Stadium in New York as our Los Angeles Rams are going to New York 0-2 on a terrible week or a terrible 2 week start here for our Rams here, but they are facing the 1-1 Jets, whose only win on the season has been against the Bills here. As we start with us kicking off the throwback unis out and about here for our Rams. Hopefully that sparks a little confidence and good play from the boys here as the Jets will get the ball. Trey Brown is the kick returner here, going to take this one up and eventually be tackled at about the 30-yard line, 31 there. Already Jets ball here, 1st and 10 at the 31. A nice little read option from Love, and he's going to skirt out of Ebukam and Quarterman's grabs on a 13-yard scramble there. Now we head to 1st and 10 up at the 44 here. The Jets look to be cooking early all day to throw. Finally, the running back out of the backfield. Cam Akers gets open and tackled by Penn. Nice gain there. 1st and 10 now here at the 41 for the Jets. And it will be a pass here from Love, but he gets sacked up the middle. Tristan Hill bringing the heat there. 2nd and 17 now. Little cover 2 looking. Anderson gets rocked by John Johnson. Penn recovers it. 2 players go idiot mode thanks to Madden, but John Johnson makes up already 3rd and 8 though for the Rams. Looking very similar to last week here. No offense through 2 plays, but on 3rd and 8 up at the 47, Justin Ross cooks Amik Robertson and is going to take this one in, high stepping it, and the Rams are going to go up 7-0. Ball up at the 32nd and 10 up the seam, and Niguez does not take a good angle of the ball, but will make the tackle of Shark there. Up at the 45 now, a run play with Brown, and he's got open space, but Johnson delivers another kill shot. He holds on this time in a nice little action, but Penn comes off the edge in the zone, blitz for the sack. Penalty will be declined, and the Jets take 3. 2nd and 13, Flowers rolling, hits a nice throw to Ever, who's going to get 15 yards there on that one. Up at the 50 now, 1st and 10 for LA. Nice little run play with Henderson here. He's going to take off, get hit there by Jamal Adams for a nice about 10-yard, 9-yard pickup there. Still 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's going to be a sack. Malik Harrison off the edge there. And now it's 2nd down and 20. But up the seam is Gerald Everett, and he is going to get quite a bit on that one. About 17 yards, make this a manageable 3rd and 3 here for the Rams. 3rd and 3 now for LA. Up at the 32. Let's see what they want to do here. And it will be a run play in open space. Not much of that in this game. But Darrell Henderson getting off to a hot start here. Now 1st and 10 up at the 24-yard line is LA. Trips to the right here. Everett closest to the line there. 1st and 10 now. Little zone look here. Up the seam to Everett. Adams breaking on it but can't make a play. Everett holds on. And LA is going to go up 14-3. A great start for the offense. Flowers looking like a veteran here in this one. Complete 180 from last week. Already 3rd and 6 here for the Jets. They drop back. Dump off to Chark, but Penn gets the ground. Only a gain of 3. Will be now 4th and 3, and the Jets will have to punt away. Everything's looking good for the Rams now here. Offense playing fantastic. Defense is playing well. But in case you forgot, there is a 3rd part of the game of football, and that is special teams. And this is one of the bad cases of it. Shaden Manning running to grab this ball. Lets it doink off of him. And Phil Nickerson is going to grab it. And now the Jets have great field position all the way up at the 21. I can't believe it. Manning costing right now. And Akers, nothing but space. But will be tripped up by Niguez up at the 3. Already in the red zone now are the Jets taking great advantage of this field position here. Now 1st and goal at the 3. Coming out in an empty set here at the goal line. 6 linemen there from the Rams ready to get aggressive in the blitz game. But it will be an audible from the Jets here. Bring the running back into the backfield here. Just under 8 seconds. And it's a quick hike to Akers, who's got nothing but space and opportunities. He waltzes into the end zone untouched. Now Flowers up the seam to Everett again. Everett, a big player in this game here. 14-10 now. And a nice little empty blitz there and drop off to Tillman, who beats his man. But poor Derek Tillman, after his great week last week, is not going to repeat. Would be out for the rest of the game there. But Justin Ross would pick up the slack here. Had a fantastic game there. Makes Harrison miss. and gets out at about the 7-yard line. Now 2nd and goal at the 9 here for the Rams. And Gerald Everett destroys Jamal Adams in man coverage. Back of the end zone, nice throw from Flowers. And we are now going to be up 21-10 thanks to that throw. 2nd and 7 here. Play action from the Jets. Love scrambling, and Niguez puts on the pressure. Conley jumps the route. Unfortunately, runs straight out of bounds, but already Rams football again now. 3rd and 6. Nothing really open. Tries to test it deep to Henderson, but nothing there. Only his 2nd incompletion of the game, and now LA is going to be forced to send out their kicker. And this one will be up and good there from Pilardi. From Cody Weiss, who was 4 of 4 on the day. That was his first there. But Cam Akers wasting no time making a couple guys miss. And already 2nd and 5 here from New York. 2:39 left to go here. And Valverio Penn gets absolutely cooked by DJ Chark. Nice route there. Going to put them up at the 35 here. Empty set here. Quarterman now gets cooked. The user on back-to-back plays gets cooked there from the Jets. From the Rams on the defensive side. Now 40 seconds left. A nice little slant. Bump and run there. Carl Joseph, I believe, couldn't stay with him. 2nd and 10 now. Nice little out to Justin Ross here to start off the second half as nothing ended the first half there. 1st and 10. Let's see if LA can keep it going. Only up 7. A run play that's opened beautifully. Mikey Williams with the key block on May. And the rookie Justin Bodden is going to make a house call here from about 70 yards out. Already New York getting gashed here in the second half. Now it's 2nd and 6 here. Great defense, and Carl Joseph jumps the throw from Love as he's hit. Got nothing but space and opportunity, but tweaks out and runs towards the offensive lineman up at the 10 now. After a 3-yard run, now Flowers tries to give Justin Ross a jump ball chance on a Meek Robertson. It's intercepted. He is 7 inches taller and didn't even try and make a play, but on the first play, read option from Akers. He has nothing but space and opportunity. Conley and Sheffield giving chase, but eventually Conley and Sheffield bring him down at the 3 here. And now we'll see what the Jets can do with great field position. 1st and goal from the 3 here. They've been very aggressive with the running game, and that's exactly what it'll be with Edmonds, who carries Justin Thomas into the end zone. Now only down 7 here. This Rams offense needs to get something going. Flowers has Justin Ross open, but instead decides to go deep to Von Rudd, who can't bring it in. And now New York with a chance to tie this one up here. Akers off to a good start, making a Niguez miss again in the open field. 2nd down and 9 now. And it's thrown right at Valverio Penn, but just could not bring it in. A little too hot to handle there. But now a little 4 verticals look going towards the edge, but Chark cannot bring it in inbounds. And the Jets have to punt here. Now 2nd down and 5. Play action here from the Rams. Justin Ross with nothing but space and opportunity in front of him. Eventually will get caught here up at about the 23-yard line. But Justin Ross, have yourself a day. 3rd and 4 now after a couple runs go nowhere for LA's offense. And another passing play here from Flowers with not a single soul in the world open. Nothing but time, but eventually just has to throw it away. And Cody Weiss will come out here again for his 2nd or 3rd attempt of the game. It would be his 2nd, as he's going to make this a 34-24 game here. At least LA's been able to move the ball in this game very well. Already 34 points. See if this defense can keep it up here. Nice chuck there from Penn. Tries to go up the seam, but Iniguez makes the play on the bad ball. And the Rams are going to take over here in good field position up at the 34-yard line. Already 3rd and inches here now. And what will we see the Rams do? Heavy set here. But ultimately looks like it's going to be a play action here from the Rams offense. Blocked nicely, but nobody open. Tries to force it into Okwabungam there, but he is not able to bring it in. Alberto, the new addition through free agency, not able to make a nice key catch there. But the Rams will settle for 3 here. Make this a 13-point game here. And another 2nd and 4, I do believe. And Abukum comes off the edge there with the sack. Now 3rd and 8 here. And this one again tries to go up the seam, and it will be caught there. Carl Joseph there, caught lacking again there in the cover 2. But now 3rd and 10 here. Let's see what the Jets do. They go to the underneath route to Crowder. Quarterman right there, but Crowder holds on. Nice catch. Another 3rd and long converted from the Jets here. And Johnson playing over the middle. Quarterman in coverage, but nice throw to Andrew Davis, the 2nd-year tight end for the Jets there. Now 3rd and goal. Goes to the RPO out to Crowder, but he's going to be shut down at the 1-yard line. But it will be a play action here from Jordan Love, who gets it out quickly to Edmonds. And the Jets score a touchdown here. 3rd and 4 now with just over 4 minutes to go here in this game. Big pressure on the rookie Flowers here now. But who else? All reliable Justin Ross cooking a Robertson in man coverage there. Yeah, that has been Flowers' early season favorite target. Now 2nd and 11 here. Going to go with the play action here. And it's going to be Ross again over the middle. Going to help try and seal this game. The running game was nowhere to be found other than these 2 big runs right here. As Pacheco finally checks in, and boy does he reward there. Just not quick enough to score. Gets the ball down at the 10 though for the Rams. But after 2 straight runs go nowhere, it'll be a 3rd straight run that goes nowhere from the Rams. And another field goal for Weiss. As I said, he goes 4 of 4 with 4 extra points on the day. Cody Weiss, our new kicker, have yourself a day here. When with a 9-point lead here. 4th and 5. Can they stop it? But no. Cam Akers picks up the first down, keeping the Jets barely alive in this one. But now on 2nd and 10, all hope is lost after another Jordan Love errant throw. Vivario Penn says thank you, and we'll just dive it down there as the Rams are going to win this one 40-31. Was a great game for the offense. But now we're going to go ahead and head on into the box score. All right, let's get into the That Sports Network box score. In a crazy game, Green Bay was up 1, and the Jags hit a 63-yard Hail Mary to win it at the buzzer. As Haskins throws 3 more interceptions, Denver wins on the road 31-16. That North is looking like a Raiders-Denver collision course there. Lawrence throws for 218 in Oakland's win over Tampa. Nice game there. And in a thrilling game, the Rams offense prevails in a 40-31 win. Let's take a look at the stats here now as Flowers, 17 of 25, just under 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, the 1 interception. Just unfortunate Justin Ross didn't go up there. But if we take a look at Jordan Love, who had a terrible game, 19 of 33, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 2 of them just badly inaccurate. Justin Bodden finally got on the right track this week. Did have a lot of no to negative yard gains. That Jets run D is very tough, but 18 for 103, 1 touchdown. Hell of a game for him. Cam Akers, 15 attempts, 140 yards. He did have a touchdown in this game. Forgot to put that in there, but yeah. Justin Ross on the day, like we already talked about, was just fantastic. 6 for 165 and a touchdown. Robbie Anderson was the biggest threat for the Jets there for 5 for 88. Biggest defensive playmakers for us, the Rams. Carlos Aniguez played a hell of a game, did get juked out of his shoes a couple times, but 7 tackles, 1 for loss, and the interception. Played a hell of a game for the rookie, really bounced back this week. Defensively for the Jets, C.J. Mosley had 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Like I said, those linebackers for New York are tough to run on, especially with Quinnen Williams and Leonard Williams taking up a lot of those blocks. As we get into the team stats here, 427 total yards for us, 438 for the Jets, pretty even. 149 on the ground for us compared to 200 for the Jets. Really gashed us in the run this week. Passing yards, 278 to 238, but the big difference maker here, only 2 turnovers for us, and one of them, the kick return by Manning. That's just unacceptable. I've never seen something like that. And for the Jets, 5 turnovers, the fumble to start the game, and 4 picks from Love. Our red zone percentage came up this week. I was very happy with that. 75% compared to the Jets scoring every time they were in the red zone, but yeah, with that many turnovers, you're not going to win that many games here. Is the next opponent for us, to Seattle, the NFC West division leader. The Cardinals got on the right track this week with a win as well versus the Lions. So the NFC West starting to heat up. The 49ers fall to 0-3, but in the AFC East, that is a bloodbath there. I think the Jets are 1-2. But every team in that division is now 1-2. That is going to be a dogfight the rest of the way. But as I get a little bit more in depth about what I was happy about this week, the offense came to play. Even with the running game still not coming alive compared to last year where Henderson went over 1,200 yards. We brought in Bodden to help relieve some of the work there. But no running backs have really gotten going for us through 3 weeks, which is going to be a problem. That's putting too much effort on our rookie quarterback, who this week showed up, played a hell of a game, was completely impressed by with what he did to this very good Jets defense. Was very happy with that. Defensively, the team came to play today. Caused a lot of turnovers, although the yardage. I mean, the Jets were down a lot, so they were just kind of throwing it all about. We were kind of playing prevent, not trying to give up too much there. And honestly, we could have scored a lot more. We hit 4 field goals, so definitely could have put some more points up if the running game was just somewhat there. We got to get this running game going. I mean, we even upgraded this offensive line in the offseason, brought in a new right tackle in Trey Smith, paid him about $4 or $5 million a year, brought in 84 overall Garrett Bradbury to center and moved Biatch to guard, which I thought would definitely make us an elite duo in there, but Garrett Bradbury has done pretty well, but I mean, we have not been able to handle these good defensive tackles we've played through 3 weeks, and that's going to be a problem. I mean, when you're getting paid the money I paid Bradbury in the offseason, $9 million this year, $10 million next year, I expect you to be a very top tier center, and I just haven't been impressed. He hasn't really opened holes. We brought in DJ Humphries to play left guard as well. I mean, this is a pretty good offensive line. The wide receivers have been getting open, especially Justin Ross. He's been almost unguardable through 3 weeks, so let's look for him to keep that going. But this has been the Ramtacular Show, Episode 2, Week 3 of the RZL season. Look for us next week after we play the Seahawks at home. That's an important game for us to get back on track and try and really solidify ourselves as an NFC West threat this season. But thanks.